October the 7th. Hatred. It only leads to destruction. The haters despise Israel and want it eliminated. And despite this declared intention, comfortable, advantaged, moneyed and rich world observers and TikTok posters, they're beguiled by the slick, emotive and manipulative posts spawned by those motivated by hate. They lend their support to the biased and distorted content against Israel without a full understanding of all the history that's involved. They protest about the horrendous suffering and wanton destruction that has taken place since October the 7th, but they want to avoid the uncomfortable but inescapable fact that none of it would have happened if hatred hadn't unleashed its vile and unconscionable atrocities on October the 7th. Gaza would still have its fine seafront. Palestinian families would be laughing, happily sharing food. Weddings would have been celebrated and babies wrapped in the joy of being welcomed. Life would have continued in manageable, if not perfect, circumstances, and diplomacy could have pressed for a two-state solution to establish a lasting peace. Instead, so much mourning, so many tears and devastation and untold grief, and all because hatred invaded and committed vile outrages on young people at a music festival and lifelong peace activists in settled kibbutzim, and the innocent were stolen to be hostages, violated, kept in dark tunnels, facing death. And the haters, with no concern for human life, not even their own people, have operated from refugee camps, civilian areas, hospitals, aid centres, causing more innocents to lose their lives, and then posted scenes of heartbreak to elicit sympathy, while concealing that their choices to set up offices near the victims were the cause. And the haters in Iran and Lebanon and Yemen have stoked the enmity, fueled the evil, added their bombardments, and then set out to bring the degenerate rich world watchers on side with desperate scenes of loss, deceptively dodging that they precipitated it all with their attacks on Israel. Oh, wake up, rich world, from your moral torpor. Realize, social media, that hatred is playing with your heads, with you. No civilized country could accept on October the 7th the continual incursion of missiles from hostile entities, the declared intention of antagonists to destroy its very existence. Israel has every right to defend itself and ensure its security and the safety of its people. It must act proportionately according to international law and be accountable when it doesn't to the international community for its actions. Surely it is abundantly clear now that hatred achieves nothing but devastation. My message is unequivocal to every rich world commentator and TikToker. Do not stoke the fires of hatred towards Israel or towards anyone, nor wallow in or pass on endless accounts of past injustices, outrages and indignities as justifications for hatred. Instead, let love take centre stage, a love that involves loving everyone equally, mourning every loss, a love that talks of the paths to peace, the right for a Palestinian state and the right of Israel to exist, the creation of a two-state solution, the hope of bridge building on the basis of trust, and the power of love to enable forgiveness and hope. It is only love that contains the chance for us all to live in harmony on this exceptionally beautiful planet.